Welcome to the best possible players under 150 and 25k, overpowered, cheap meta, new cards, new SBCs, all the players are in there. This is the ultimate guide to build yourself a super cheap and god squad.
Do you need coins in FC26 Ultimate Team? Then go to u7buy.com. It is the quickest, most reliable and the safest platform on the internet to buy your FUT coins. Big creators use it and it has the best reviews. And if you use my code VIVA, you'll receive an extra 8% discount at checkout. Link is down below.
When we're starting off with the goalkeepers, we're changing the categories a little bit because we don't have goalkeepers between 50 and 100k. Isn't that crazy? Yes, we have the likes of Tim Howard and Jerzy Dudek Hero, but I can tell you those players are not overpowered on meta. So for the goalkeepers, we make a slight sidestep to 50, 25 and 10k. Good news for you, it's even cheaper than the rest of this video. For a good goalkeeper in the Bundesliga, you know if you watch my videos that is still Kubel a must-have. Jordan Pickford is a nice cheap option in the Premier League with an incredible inform card with 90 reflexes, you can see that right. And we have Ederson Moraes. I'm a big fan of this goalkeeper. He also has a meta rating that is the highest on this page. Why is he so cheap? Because he's not the biggest goalkeeper, 6'3", plus he plays with Fenerbahce. He is super hard to link if you don't have a Brazilian squad. But still, you can see the meta rating 90.3. I got a lot of questions about meta ratings. How do we determine that? Well, at FUTGG, millions of people each day vote for a meta rating on each card. And then you get an overall rating and that's it. And that's why I determine also players with a high meta rating can only make it into my videos. For 25k, we have Alisson Becker and Gianluigi Donnarumma in the Premier League. If you want to go up from Marshvili, Martinez or inform Jordan Pickford, Mike McNair is the best goalkeeper in the Serie A. That's a no-brainer, and Thibaut Courtois is slightly better than Jan Oblak. But the best goalkeeper for 50k is Jan Oblak, thunderstruck. Of course, he has a great playing style plus gold. His meta rating is 89.5. He costs you 50k, and he is a great and fantastic goalkeeper. We then go to the center backs, and in all honesty, the center back position is the position that didn't have a lot of changes the last couple of months. So I think we need something in here EA because of course we have some brand new cards like Alexandro, and that is an exceptional card. For 18,000 coins you get yourself a 91 rated meta player. That is just insanity. Just screen, watch it. Watch the whole screen. You can see no player getting close to that except Cabal, but that is because he was Halloween boosted with 99 defending. But for the rest, nobody's even touching the 90s, but Alexandro is, and he only costs you 18k. I would say build yourself a League E squad and put Alexandro in there alongside cheap Marquinhos. Marquinhos is not in the video, but a shout out to him. He is probably one of the best cheap center backs ever in a football game. In the Premier League, that is Saliba. Mario Gila is your Serie A center back, and Diomande is a great player. He has a meta rating of 88, incredibly high, but he's hard to link. He plays with Sporting Club de Portugal. For 50k, we have Mickey van der Ven and Virgil van Dijk as a good cheap duo. Ginter in the Bundesliga is our choice, and Otamendi, he doesn't have a playing style plus gold, but he is still a great center back. And for 100k, we have Cabal, Lenny Giro, Ricardo Carvalho, and Pau Kubarski. But we already know those players, so let's go to the next position.
Soccer Deal Shop is the best place in the world for your football shirts, kits, training suits and more. Become a happy customer just like me and my son. You go to the website, click the link down below and use the code VIVA for a big discount. Happy shopping!
And on that left back spot, we find a lot of new stars. We have Mojica. He plays for Mallorca. I'm going to Mallorca with my football team at the end of the season, and this man, I hope to see him on the beach and just kick a ball with him. Mojica is the man with a nice rating as well, and you can see all the meta ratings on the cards I'm choosing are very high, so you can be guaranteed the players you buy from my videos, they will strengthen your team and they're better than the price that you pay for them, because that is what meta means: more overpowered and powerful than the price you pay. For example, Mbappe is not overpowered because you pay 2 million coins for him. He's good, but not OP in comparison, so you get the drill. Theo Hernandez, Nuno Mendes, good options, but what to think about Olga Carmona? This girl is a bitch to play against. She's so tough. She's even better than Gold Car Huey. Talking about Car Huey, she's also an option. She is easier to link, but you can also get Olga Carmona with a midfield, like, you know, Puteas, Bonmati, Patrick Giro. With this left back, you're good to go with the chemistry of Spain. Carhuey, Alvaro Carreras, Guardiola and Grimaldo are all there for under 50,000 coins. For 100k, we go shopping in the Serie A with Nuno Tavares, Ian Maatsen in the Premier League, and Aston Villa will probably reach the knockout stages, so that means this card is only going higher and higher. David Alaba, he is extinct when I'm recording this video. What will his price be? It will go up and down, but he is a great pick for your cheap squad, and Vicente Lizarazu is also a great deal in the Bundesliga. We then go to the right backs, a lot of new cards on the right back position. What's important for a fullback, by the way, pace high. That's important. Good defending and physicality, good passing and dribbling. If they have high shooting, it's a plus, but not necessary. We have Serginho Dest with a meta rating of 89.9. The man of PSV Eindhoven is a league killer and a left wing killer because he is so good on the ball and great in defense. You saw him play against Liverpool in the Champions League. He can do that for you in this game now. Cuadrado is a fine player, of course, in the Serie A. He went up to 99 defending because of the Halloween Ultimate Scream card. Jules Koundé 87 rated. Jan Coutu is also available as an objective if you got the season pass. For 50k we have Denzel Dumfries. Ashraf Hakimi is great. Hakimi, 92 pace, 82 defending, 83 dribbling. He's great on and off the ball, the god of Morocco. But what do you think about João Cancelo? 31k. Great pick in the Saudi League. Left back, Theo Hernandez. Right back, João Cancelo. Ching ching, you're there. But if you have a Benfica side you want to link him with, and for 100k we have Jurrien Timber, Diogo Dalot. Both can play as left backs as well in the Premier League with a massive meta rating. Di Lorenzo and Marcus Llorente. We then go to the midfield with the CDM position, the defensive players in front of your defensive line, and we have a lot of great ones. For example, Patrick Giro, linker with Bonmati and Puteas, and you're good to go. Denis Zakaria, a must-have player in the League with 80 straight pace, 85 defending. He also has incredible off-game stats. He feels so damn good in-game. Stanway is a rocking lady on that midfield, even better than Ryan Gravenberg. You can see that on the meta rating. Stanway is 5 points higher. For 50k we find Caicedo, Alvarez, McGregor and Henderson. Two of them play in the Premier League, one of them played in the Premier League, and one of them plays for Celtic. Struggling this year, Celtic and Rangers, but in this game, McGregor is a god of Scotland. And for 100k, we go to the League and Bundesliga with Højbjerg, former Tottenham Hotspur player, if I'm not mistaken, and Nemecha. His brother already plays for a team in the Premier League, if I'm not mistaken, and Nemecha could be next in line because, man, he's a big talent in real life and in game. That takes us to the center mids, and we have so many cards flashing on the screen. For a center mid, every stat I want over 80. That's what I'm looking for. That means the meta rating is higher when every single stat is higher than 80 or even above that. For example, Echegina, she's super hard to link, but we have so many great ladies from the French league. She is easy to link up with, for example, Carhuey, with Basha, with Diani, with Dimernai. You have so many great options with girls this year in the league for females. Frankie de Jong is a great player, but he's not getting close to the meta rating of Ekechini. And Dombele, also perfect, almost a Ruud Gullit gang member. Mariona is a hidden gem in this game. Atta in the Serie A, he plays for Udinese. By the way, he dropped down to 10k now. I checked it before recording. And Declan Rice. But Rice, he hasn't got the agility like Atta or Ekechini. That is why his meta rating is lower. For around 50k, you can shop for Jude Bellingham. I'm waiting for good evos for the higher rated cards. Jude is one of the players I want to use for that. Thuram, Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz is a great link up in the Ligue 1 if you're looking for Paris Saint-Germain hybrid, for example, with the ladies and the men in the Ligue 1. For 100k, showing her medal to you, that is Seger of the Swedish national team. Nice, you can link her up with anyone, a good option for 100k. Szoboszlai is not bad. What do you think about Fede Valverde? Wow, nice pick. And Sebasti, fantastic, Schweinsteiger. But that's not all, you can also go with Kone, Ruud Gullit gang member, don't be mistaken, and the Jenny Reinders, almost a Ruud Gullit gang member. Boy, so many choices, so many great players. Leave a like if you love the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Very important, a good cam to create chances, to give that final pass, the through balls, the set pieces, and yes, even my voice is cracking because that's how important it is. Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala. I always put them in my videos because for a lower budget, they're great picks. I played with Florian Wirtz until this weekend. I was lucky enough to get Kylian Mbappe in my pack opening. So I put my Dembele card on the camp position and Florian Wirtz to the bench. But he played over 500 games for me and I still used him for 3 months. Thank you, Florian Wirtz. Lavelle, Dabina, and also Mariona are the ladies that will get you a lot of goals, skills, and assists. For 50k, we go shopping with Eze. He's, of course, a Derby hero. He got this card 1 week ago because he scored twice against Tottenham, I believe it was. And then we have, of course, the Joga Bonito boys. Nakada, Pablo Aimar, and Rui Costa. Pablo Aimar might be unknown for the big audience. He was the best for Argentina and of course for Valencia in Europe. He was a small, skillful player, but he was physically not up to the task. So step by step he went down from the big audience, but he was a skiller. Of course, all the Joga Bonito cards have 5-star skill moves. That's what they all have. We also find them with Mateus Cunha, 87 rated, and Kunku is a SBC. Sissi, another Brazilian lady, she is very good, 90 shooting, 89 passing, 88 dribbling, 86, and also the Tiki Taka, so she really is a jam. And Ryan Shirky, you probably did some evolutions on Ryan Shirky, but you can also go for this one. He already has the 5-star. He's great all over the pitch. You can use him as a right mid and right winger, but I love him as a cam. We go to the wing position, a very, very important position. A lot of pros are still playing in the 4-5-1 formation or in the 4-4-1-1 formation, and then those left midfielders are very important. They're using them as inside forwards, so they're penetrating the opponent's box from every other angle. So that's really a good blessing in disguise. So we have Giovanni Coenda. He plays for Sporting Club de Portugal alongside Brian Zaragoza. I believe also their prices went down to 12k overnight, so check them out. Timo Werner is there in the Bundesliga, where Park Ji-sung is, of course, honoring something for the Premier League, and Nico Williams is still flying on that pitch. Every time I play against the gold version Nico Williams, he's still a badass against me, so he can be that baddie for you as well. So get Nico Williams in your squad and enjoy this game even more. For 50k, we have man of the match Driouche for scoring 2 goals as a substitute against Liverpool, and a great card if you have a Dutch Eredivisie team. Same can be said about Yilmaz, although he's better as a striker even. And we have players you can do with the Magician on the right, evolution that is there for a couple of days, I believe 10 or 12, Salma Paralelio and Marcus Rashford. You have more options, don't get me wrong. You can get Jeremy Doku, Inform, etc. You just have to go to FUT or you go to FUTBin, you go to Evolutions, Magician on the right, and you can see all the most favorite players, and you can also check if your favorite player is eligible to that evolution. So for 100k, there we have Reiten. She is an SBC. You have to do her as soon as possible because this lady really is on fire. We also have Rafinha, and the man, you probably saw him, that is Gervinho. Gervinho, I love that they fixed his passing and shooting because Gervinho was unusable. Ibarbo, same thing, because they were so bad in front of goal. And of course, when they were overpowered in meta, in FIFA 12 and 13, it didn't matter. Even a bronze striker with 60 shooting could have been a world-class poacher, but in this game it's really about the stats, and their stats were way too low. You can also compare that with the normal gold Jeremy Doku. That is too low to call him overpowered, but they fixed that with his upgrade. Gervinho, his pace was amazing, but also his shooting and passing is going up with almost a plus 10 each. And 5-star skill moves really finishes it off. Salma Paralelio, she's also available in a great card. If you already spent your Evo, you can buy her, and she's just as good. Are you ready for magic down the right hand side? I just told you Magician on the right is not only eligible for right wingers only, you can put left wingers in there. Isn't that crazy? Why did they call it Magician on the right? Well, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's because some players are right-footed. I don't know. If you know more about it, drop it down below. I just loved it. I did Douay. You can see this man right here. I did his SBC and I fell in love with that. I'm really happy I did it. We also have Anthony, Rodman, and Lamine Jamal in the middle of the park, alongside Kelly and Duranville. Duranville is a brand new SBC launched today with 92 pace, 90 dribbling, and 5-star skill moves. I don't have to tell you how sweaty he will be in the Bundesliga. Is 50k too much for you? Sorry, my voice is a little bit gone. For 25k, you can also go with Diani. I still use her as a super sub, and damn, this girl is fast, Yep, guys, we have Ludovic Julie, Freddy Bloomberg, and Oscar Bob. And for 100k, the man who got in a fight on Instagram and with his social medias, it is Mohamed Salah. He is very upset that he was put on the bench. He said, I don't have to prove my spot. I earned my place in the team after the couple of years I had. I don't think that's true. I think you have to deliver every single game, or at least don't be a baddie after for 10 games in a row. So I think Salah is a great player, but I think there's something going on at the moment. So I think if you want to enjoy Salah in the Premier League, be fast. I have a feeling he will be leaving in January to the Saudi League. Hit me, shoot me, I'm just a messenger. That's my feeling. Chiesa, Olise, and Estevao are picks you can also make in this position. We then go to the striker position. If you love these videos, leave a like. If you want to buy my amazing shirts, go to Soccer Deal Shop. For a couple of bucks, you buy the best quality shirts, and same can be said about coins. Buy coins at U7. I do it daily. Millions of coins for a couple of bucks on your account within 5 minutes. You can buy the superstars you always dreamt about. No accounts being banned. I do it all the time. I made a tutorial video about it. It's watched 20,000 times on YouTube. Watch it, check it out. Trust me in this one. I will not promote anything that I would think endangers your account. Do it. Buy the coins at U7. You can trust me, it's never that cool if you can't play with those iconic players. If you have them, the game feels totally different. For 25k, we have Anjomani. She is a great girl in the Germany league. Lautaro Martinez, Adeyemi, and Sam Kerr are the cheap options. Then we have, of course, for 50k, Mbueno, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Woltemade, Shaw, and for 100k, there's nobody else than Messi and Ronaldo. And what to think about Dumornay. You know how good that League is for females, I told you that. Darwin Nunez, we have Haaland, Dumbia, but I love Dimitar Berbatov. His SBC is live at the moment, 5-star, 4-star, low driven shot, 85 pace, 89 drilling. He's a great pick for a nice, cheap price. So if you love this video, leave a like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you back tomorrow with a brand new video.